Welcome back from that beautiful package talking about the significance of the Hijrah, marking the New Year calendar, the Islamic New Year calendar. Well, I have with me Imam Musa Dawood, who is here to talk to us about the significance, the importance, and then, also talk about the first month of this calendar, which is Muharram, and how important it is for us all Muslims out there. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Abuja, sir.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, and it's good to have you here, sir.
Always happy to be on duty.
Thank you, sir. So, as Muslims, we all know the story of the Hijrah, but a lot of people don't. And I would like you to shed more light on the need for the Hijrah back then.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Foremost, let me greet us in the proper term that we greet ourselves in this new year. Kulu Hamin wa Antum bil Hayr. Allah make this year a blessed one.
Inshallah.
For all of us. Hijrah is the Arabic term that could be translated to mean migration.
Yeah.
Hijrah is grouped into two parts. The physical Hijrah,
Okay.
moving away from where it's not spiritually conducive for you to a place that is spiritually conducive.
Okay.
That is Hijrah.
Okay.
Moving away from where idolatry is the norm and migrating to where you can practice monotheism. Moving away from where women and children are oppressed
Okay.
and going to a place where freedom, controlled freedom, liberty within reasonable sense, worship and honor is established.
Okay.
That is the physical migration, the physical Hijrah. The spiritual Hijrah is for those that are lazy, for those that are worshiping idol, for those that are the oppressors, for those that are have been that could be termed, the Quran called them Taghut. I think that is where the English brought borrowed the language of Thug. For those that practice thuggery, to abandon those ways
Okay.
and come into Islam, the religion of peace. That is the second aspect of the Hijrah.
Okay.
Now, when the religion of Islam was reestablished, having been coming from Prophet Adam, then to Prophet Ibrahim, then to Noah, to Jesus alayhi salam, then to the last of them, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, idolatry keep rearing its head as each of these prophets were coming, and after some time, idolatry comes back. You know, ignorance is a disease.
Yeah.
And it's not a disease that can be easily cured unless there is persistency. So Allah sent 124,000 messengers to cure this idolatry thing. So the last of them is Prophet Muhammad. But he preached and advocate for this kalima, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for 13 years among his people in Medina. But they find it very strange. How can you give us one creator when we are used to 365 idols, one idol per day, one image per day, And it's a big market. People are coming to buy idol in Mecca. So they couldn't, and this God, this Allah you are propagating, it's not physical. You cannot sell it. You cannot buy it. So they see him as somebody that is spoiling business for them. They see him as somebody that is making people to be aware. So they feel threatened economically. They feel threatened spiritually. So they started planning that this man, we must get rid of him. They have been oppressing the followers, killing them, maiming them, giving them economic blockage, giving them social blockage. You cannot greet them. If they greet you, you must not answer. They will sell products for you, and they will not buy from you. So there was total blockage for the Muslims then.
Which brought about the need for the Hijrah then.
So the Prophet ﷺ started calling the people to move to Yathrib, to another safe land. Okay. But the Prophet was still with them. Therefore, when they were not planning to kill him or to eliminate him or to banish him, Allah now sent the angel Jibril to him that tomorrow leave this place and do Hijrah to Medina.
Yeah.
That momentous occasion is what is called Hijrah. So he left in the night to Medina, but not in order for him not to be said he has run away, Allah asked him to put mark on the heads of those people because they slept off by the recitation of Surah to Yasin. They slept off, and he has already gone halfway before they woke up. So that was how Allah by himself guided him to make that Hijrah. And it was a very momentous occasion. Because on getting to Medina, they welcomed him with band, they welcomed him with music, and he was able to establish a government, a nation of peace that the whole world now copied from, including the European world. That is where when you hear the word Sharif, it is an Arabic word that means an effective police. When you say there is new sheriff in town, that is the Islamic State.
Yeah, well, that was a good one, telling us more about the Hijrah for those of us that don't really know the story about it and what is behind the need for the Hijrah. So the journey was full of, lessons, humanity. What are some of these lessons?
Among the lessons for Hijrah is that when you are being oppressed, you are allowed to move away from oppression.
Okay.
A Muslim is never an aggressor. A Muslim should never be an oppressor. But where you are being oppressed, you are allowed to move away. That is Hijrah. Another lesson is that when you have a habit that is not pleasant and you intend to drop it, and the moment you dropped it, moving to decent habit, that is Hijrah.
Okay.
When the Muslims get to Medina, the people of Medina, they were the Ansar. They welcome the crowd.
Yes.
Those that have properties,
they
started sharing their property into two, giving out to the Muslims that were coming from Mecca, the Ansar. To the extent that those that even have wives, more than one, they were legally divorcing one. When the woman finishes her Hijrah, they will ask those that left Mecca without their family to
marry
pick
them.
Anyone they choose to marry. That was how generous the Muslims were to themselves. So when the kuffar of Mecca heard, and the hypocrite, when they heard that Medina is flowing with milk and honey, all of them started coming from Mecca. And the distance from Mecca to Medina is like from Lagos to Maiduguri.
Those are beautiful lessons that we learn from the Hijrah. And then Muharram being also part of, the first month in the Islamic calendar.
Okay.
And is one of the 4 sacred months that is being mentioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran.
Yeah.
And it is also called the month of Allah.
No.
So what is the significance of Muharram to the Muslims?
The significance of Muharram is that before the Hijrah was established, the world has so many calendars. Till date, the world has so many calendars. Some make 9 months to be 1 year. In fact, in Nigeria today and in Britain, the prison months, 1 year of prison month is 9 months. It's not 12 calendar months. Go and check. So they are still using the initial 9 months make a year.
Okay.
Even for the prisoner here. But if 12 calendar truly is 12 months make a year, why are they not using the 12 months for prisoners? So the world have been unjust to itself. So before then, there are countries that have 13 months make a year. There are countries that are now adjusting. When they now bring the October, bring the December, bring the November, and then they make it 12 months. When they now heard it from the Quran, when Allah says, from the beginning of creation, we have made the world 12 months in a year. So the world is now adjusting to that 12 calendar months in a year. However, the beauty of Islam is that we follow the lunar instead of the solar. With the lunar calendar, everybody is not shortchanged. But with the solar, you will not, if you are born in 28th of February, you are shortchanged. If you are born in 29, you are shortchanged. So with Hijrah calendar, the birds uses it to lay eggs. The fishes uses it for their bath. Even the human pregnancy is calculated in lunar calendar. So the naturalness of Hijrah calendar is that it is suitable to nature and it is recommended by Allah himself. So the first of Muharram, first 10 days of Muharram is when Prophet Adam alayhi salam was forgiven when he committed the initial error in paradise. The first 9 days of Muharram was when Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, the canoe landed safely at the mountain. It was then also even Jesus Christ alayhi salam was delivered from his oppressors, from those that attempted to kill him. It's on that month of Muharram that Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam walked out from the fire that he was thrown into. So the first
10 days of Muharram
is full of spiritual activity that fasting is recommended. Prayer is recommended because that is, no matter what you ask for with fasting, it's another beautiful opportunity for Muslims to enhance their spiritual value. So many things happened. That was even Jesus Christ alayhi salam. You see, there is this day they call Passover. It was that time that Prophet Musa alayhi salam walked across the Red Sea and Pharaoh was sunk into the Red Ocean. So Muharram is loaded.
Muharram is definitely loaded, and we are actually running out of time. I know we have so much to talk on Muharram and the importance of the month. You know, the rewards are multiplied while the sins are graver. So may we benefit from the month of Muharram.
It is open to those that are
Inshallah. Thank you so much, sir. And it's always good to have you here because tapping into your own knowledge is something else. We really appreciate you being on the program.
All the glory goes to Allah.
Thank you so much.
And the error, we take responsibility for the error.
Inshallah.
But the benefit is from
Well, we now know what the Hijrah is all about, and we know that today marks the beginning of another Islamic calendar, and the importance, the significance of the month of Muharram, especially the first 10 days of Muharram. So you should be able to do more good deeds and stay away from doing sins. We're going to short break and the program continues.